Hello, Zoe and Caleb. You guys look like, I don't know if you look better like in Dracula or right now during this press junket. Y'all look good.
Thank you.
Thank you. You look gorgeous, girl.
Thank you so much. So I
Yeah,
have to
you do.
start with one of the most cliche questions in the entire world, but I genuinely want to know like how humbling and how thrilling has it been for the both of you to be a part of this project, not only this project, but a story that has already been told and retold multiple times over the years. I can only imagine what the both of you feel.
It, it feels like a
Feels daunting.
yeah, it was a little intimidating to walk into because obviously there's a little there's kind of a pressure about
Yeah.
what you put a I mean I put a pressure on myself of what I think it people want it to be, and then I had to lose all that. I had to forget all the other versions of Dracula because it's Luke's version is like a totally different, it's a different egg, and
Yeah.
there's a different creature inside of it, and much more gentle
Like a very
Dracula.
beautiful Fabergé egg.
Yeah,
That was
beautiful Fabergé egg, exactly. And yeah, it was such a treat to be a part of this new vision for it, one that's painted with so much love and life and magic. Yeah, I want to be a part of that. It's every artist's dream to be a part of projects that embody that kind of energy. So
Hmm.
I'm a lucky gal.
Very much so. What about yourself, Caitlin? I feel like Zoe, like with your answer, it literally just tapped into three of the questions that three of the other questions that I have for you
Oh.
both. But Caleb, like this experience for you, filling such huge shoes. I mean, literally, what has overcome you throughout this entire journey?
Working with Luke already, I felt like we'd found something very quickly together. Um, and so this gave me something that I usually don't have on a project, which is knowing how somebody works very specifically and having a shorthand already with them and already a relationship. And so that was very different in that sense. But because of that, I also, knowing Luke, knew that this movie, would be one of a kind unto itself and full of the very things that make his movies special. And that's it's his humor. He talks about very deep and big things, and he also talks about them in a way for I think that is very accessible for many people to take, and for them to then take it for themselves,
Mm,
and then they get to own it.
mm,
And I think his movies are very special in that way that he does provide this world, and you are allowed to be in it, and you kind of want to go with it. And with his films, I have when I watch his films, I don't want to push that part of me that I want to go with it. His films make me want to go with them
mm.
because if I do, yeah, I'm gonna have a real experience, with it. But it is always a real adventure working with him, and I think he builds you up to be better than when you came in, and you
Mm.
leave with a new bar that hopefully you've now set for yourself, and
Mm.
you know you rise to the occasion.
I always find it so interesting. I always find it so interesting being a journalist because we prep, we do research just as well as I'm sure you do the exact same stepping into roles in certain projects. I am gonna go a little bit off script here. I have like a list of like very uniform questions for you guys, but I believe in authentic connection and communication and conversations. So I want to ask the both of you, do you feel like you've done this film and the Dracula story justice? And
Oh God.
right, like I think especially peeling back that layer of intimidation that Zoe, you experienced like stepping into these shoes. Like, do you guys feel like you have given the project justice?
God, I don't. That's a big question. I don't think that's a question I can answer. I mean, all I know is that I gave everything I could on that set, and
Yeah.
um, all you can do is do your work and let it go, and hope that it touches someone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know if we know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I definitely think that the both of you did an absolutely phenomenal job with this
Thank you.
reimagined version of the story, which leads me to ask, like, as far as the chemistry
Mm-hmm.
between your characters,
Mm,
Zoe, your sensuality. Oh my
mm.
God, like you
Oh.
did that. And you like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like so blown away. And Kaylee, you really peeling back the layers of the romantic side of
Mm.
Flat. Like, did you guys walk through a chemistry read? Like, was it kind of like very authentic and genuine once the two of you came together on set? Like, what did that journey look like for the both of you?
I think Luke is very good at putting people together and
Yeah.
getting a sense of someone very quickly, and knowing how that'll work for him for what he needs. Um, so Zoe and I got along instantly when we first met.
There's so much we have in common.
Yeah,
We're
and
we're both. He's such an amazing musician, artist, like just a multi-talented human, and
and Zoe is also doing. I mean, you're in the middle of a ballet, I think you said, and just all these kinds of big creative things.
Yeah.
And so we've got a lot of this in common. But
mm,
we sat down with Luke. Luke had us go through the script from the beginning.
yeah, page
Um,
by page.
we see each other sometimes at dance, or not at dance rehearsals for sure, but then at the horse training sometimes.
Oh yeah,
But the dance rehearsals allowed a space for us to both kind of be uncomfortable
yeah,
because it was a very specific kind of
yeah. You
dancing,
have to get very close, and then you're
and it was
like,
her idea.
yeah, it was my idea because I thought that would be nice, good exercise for us,
Yeah.
to kind of break the ice, and
But it asked for you to be kind of unconventional, and it was
yeah.
Buto. And even though we still probably don't understand what Budo dancing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
um,
It's playful.
it's very abstract
Yeah, yeah.
in a lot of ways, and it's about the body and
Mhm.
contorting it is what it looks like most of the time.
Yeah.
Uh, but anyways, and so you kind of get this stuff out, and we've laughed at each other now,
Yeah.
and we've seen each other ask stupid questions in front of the
Yes.
boss,
Yes.
and
Many a stupid question for me.
yeah, and all of this goes to making it so much easier but then Luke is also shooting in a way to make it so easy on us to where
Because
the
it's also
beginning,
choreographed and
yeah, the
stylized, so
beginning of the film is us in the throes of young love,
yeah.
and we are
Having a pillow fight.
abandoned in this, and we care about nothing else.
Yeah.
And as we made the picture, we stuck pretty close to that I'm sorry,
Right,
Chronological.
chronological
chronologically.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as actors, for me, that helps me immensely
Yeah.
play through those emotions because
Mhm.
um, it changes so drastic. 2 weeks in, and she's dead and no
Yeah.
longer having fun anymore. And I've got
Yeah.
this guy in my clutches, and I'm gonna bleed him out, and he's dying. But I guess I'll tell him a little bit of what happened, first. But and that's such a different place than
Yeah.
swinging a pillow on a bed and acting like
Having food
being
fight.
silly.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's
Oh
a
my,
really kind of wonderful, beautiful thing to get to experience because you kind of get to. It just helps the imagination when it comes to what that is to live that out. Because there's no way we
Mm.
can live that out.
Yeah.
There's no way we're gonna be able to know what that is. 400 years.
400 years of yearning.
But but the little things we do have, take those and amplify.
Yeah.
And Luke is a very easy person to follow in that way, and very easy to trust when it comes to some of these ideas that I have a hard time seeing myself, maybe.
Same.
Or
Yeah.
yeah. But he
Oh
sees
my
it. He
God.
always sees it.
As long as you trust your director
Yeah.
and your fellow actor, I feel like
As
you
long
can.
as your director's someone you can trust.
Yes, as long as yeah, exactly. It's easy. It's easy to just be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate that our time is wrapping. I really hope to be able to get some more time on the calendar with you guys because I really wanted to get into the choreography and the learning
Hmm.
curve behind, Dracula's his speech, the accent, the breathing throughout the film, so on and so forth. So I really hope to be able to get some more time to
I
chat
hope
with
so
you
too.
both. Yes, but thank you so much for your time today. I really
Thank
appreciate it, and
you.
I love the film. Love
Thanks
it.
for the off questions or the questions that went
All
off a
right.
little. Appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah, thank you.
you.
Thank you.